When it comes to web hosting, the traditional options often involve monthly or yearly premiums, making them well suited for business purposes. However, if your goal is to host a personal website in its initial stages, attracting only a handful of daily visitors, there's a cost-effective alternative: Google Firebase. This platform, primarily known for mobile app development, offers a Spark plan that includes free web hosting for a lifetime without any charges. It's an excellent option, especially for those with modest requirements. Nevertheless, it's crucial to note that while Google Firebase provides this cost-free hosting, it does come with certain limitations. Users are restricted to storing up to 10 gigabytes of data, and there's a daily data transfer limit of 360 megabytes. This means that if your web page size is, for instance, 1 megabyte, it will allow 360 visits per day, a sufficient allocation for a personal website with a small or non-existent user base. This feature is particularly beneficial for novice developers seeking to showcase their projects to a wider audience. One notable advantage of using Google Firebase is the ability to incorporate your custom domain with a free SSL certificate, enhancing the professional look and security of your website. Let's delve into the process of hosting a static website with a custom domain and SSL on Google Firebase. To begin, visit firebase.google.com and sign in with your email account to create a new project. After successfully creating the project, you're poised to host your website with Firebase hosting. Assuming you already have a static website on your computer, the deployment process on Firebase hosting involves using the Firebase command line tools, also known as Firebase CLI. Before installing the Firebase CLI, ensure that Node.js is installed on your computer by visiting nodejs.org and downloading the installer suitable for your system. Once Node.js is installed, proceed to install Firebase CLI using the npm package manager. Run the specified command in the command prompt to achieve this. Following a successful installation, navigate to your project folder and execute the command to log into your Firebase account. This will prompt a message in your browser, indicating a successful login. To initialize a Firebase project, enter the command as provided. Opt for the hosting feature, as it aligns with our purpose, and select your Firebase project when prompted. Specify the main folder containing your website assets. Subsequently, confirm whether your site is a single page or not. If you don't intend to use GitHub development, skip that option. To prevent the override of your index.html file, decline that option as well. Finally, to deploy your project, run the designated command. Following this process, your website should be live, and Firebase will provide the corresponding URL. If you wish to replace the provided domain with your custom domain, access your project in the Firebase console, navigate to the Build tab, and then Hosting. Add your custom domain, ensuring domain ownership verification by adding the specified TXT record to your domain provider's DNS. To connect the domain to Firebase hosting, include the designated a record in your domain's DNS records. Optionally, set up redirection from www to the naked domain using a name record. After updating the DNS records, allow some time for your domain provider to process the changes. Once completed, your website will be accessible through the custom domain. Note that while the site may be live, the SSL certificate might take a few hours to be added, as indicated by the Neat Setup message. Once SSL is added, the status will change to Connected. In conclusion, hosting a static website with a custom domain on Google Firebase for free is a straightforward process that combines convenience with flexibility.